Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF114 Best Game Show. MikeC.
And I'm Fred White.
Hey, talking about E3, y'all.
Yes.
E3 2019.
E3 that we've been trying to get to for a while.
One day we will. Maybe we'll E4 or something. I'm going to E4. Yeah, E4. All right. One day we will be there. One day we will be there. But E3 predictions, I think they're going to talk about something. Xbox definitely going to talk about Xbox too.
Yeah.
You won't get no price point or anything like that. You won't get that yet. But they might have something to show off. That's all I have to see Xbox coming out the gate with. PlayStation is not going to be there, so you're not going to hear nothing about PlayStation 5. But I think PlayStation is going to have a separate thing that's going to show off the PlayStation 5. Probably around about September this year. So it's going to be later on in the year, just to give people that hype for, the PlayStation 5. I believe that, the one with Joel and, Last of Us 2. I think that's going to come out at the end of the year. Because they need a big draw for this year, so they can get people interested in PlayStation 5. You're not going to see this at E3. I think that's all $90 and that's PlayStation exclusive type of thing. So you won't see that. You probably see it at that event in September. Nintendo's going to talk about a couple of their titles.
Mario.
Of course, Mario. Mario Maker, which comes out this month. They probably they might unveil the new far as because they're supposed to come out with a pro version of the PlayStation. I want PlayStation to be. PlayStation won't be there, y'all. Just to let you know, PlayStation is not coming to E3 because you see that past E3 that was just a mess as far as with PlayStation.
Oh, with the flute and all
that.
Yeah,
that was just so disorganized. Yeah.
You finished?
So disorganized with that. Let's see. I would like to see. This is what I want to see, but I know I won't see it. I want to see. Of course, PlayStation is going to be there. Insomniac talk about the next, Infamous. I want to see another Infamous. I want them to do as far as like a spinoff, because if you guys ever played Infamous, Infamous 2, you can be good or bad, and you can end it as a bad person, So I would like to see Cole or whatever, as far as bad, come back, and see about playing out their role. But that other Infamous Second Son, even if they do a continuous off of that, I would like to see that as well too. So either way, I want Insomniac to go ahead and do. I'm sorry, not Insomniac, Sucker Punch. That was Sucker Punch game. Please give not Insomniac. Insomniac is Ratchet and Clank. Let's see, what else do I want? Of course, they might show some other stuff from Mortal Kombat DLC characters. Really, I'm really not. Nothing else really blows my mind. The Star Wars Jedi thing, I think that's going to be a big hogwash. I don't think they're big.
Transactions on below.
I don't think they're going to do that correctly. Let's see. No, really big draws is really have my eye. You got. I would like to see what's that? The one with Jade and the pig. Come on, man. I know you know.
And the duck.
No, is it a duck? God damn it, I can't think of the name right now. But you guys know what I'm talking about when Jade and the pig and stuff like that. Y'all already know that game.
Like a first-person shooter game.
Yeah. Of course, that's going to be.
It's like a warthog, and it's a duck, and then it's that girl. I thought that game was already out.
No, the first one is, but it's supposed to come out with part 2. Part 2 and everything, so. I would like to see some more of that, because that game was awesome back in the day on PlayStation. Their focus right now, I guess they're going to gear up all their stuff towards the next generation stuff. Like, man, I wish PlayStation would be there, but I can see them taking the time not to be there because they're basically more focused on next gen right now. Anyway. So they need to have all that stuff to save up all that money. So we can spend. PlayStation's going to be expensive, y'all. PlayStation 5 is going to be expensive. Just to let you know. It might be up to the price point of when you saw PlayStation 3 come out, $599. So just be prepared. Start saving now, because next year, 2020, that's when a lot of stuff is going to come out. But I think Xbox is going to try to come out before the PlayStation and stuff to try to beat them.
I disagree with you on some of that stuff.
Or what?
I think that PlayStation and Xbox are looking at each other like who's going to come out first, right? Mm-hmm. So if Xbox announced their next console, I believe one of those consoles or both of those consoles will come out this year because dev kits are already handed out to developers. Mm-hmm. So it's already finalized, mm-hmm. right? So I think we're going to see something about the Xbox too, mm-hmm. but I think Sony is going to have one of those conferences that they did have before, mm-hmm. and announce their next generation console. Okay. And I believe that that might come out in November. The Last of Us, I think that will come out at the end of the year, mm-hmm. and it'll be remade for the next generation console. Yeah. So just like they did with the Last of Us, because if you remember, Last of Us came out on a tail end of the PlayStation 3. Mm-hmm. And it was an awesome game. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And
beautiful.
They have to bring that out because they just released a couple of duds that didn't go anywhere.
You were.
What was the last game that that they released? It was a Sony exclusive.
Well, you can't say what's called was Sony exclusive. You talking about the...
That Red Dead kind of failed.
Well, online failed.
Yeah. And what was that? What was the other game that just came out recently? The last game.
Well, it wasn't PlayStation exclusive though. I mean, it wasn't PlayStation exclusive, but the what's called the game? Well, I know Anthem. Well, that was awful.
No, Anthem was awful.
But talking about the God darn it, Deacon and what's that? Days Gone.
Days Gone, yeah. Mm-hmm. Days Gone. I don't think exceeded their expectations of what they thought that game was going to be.
Because you know how much that stuff is going to be on Days of Play, right? Days of Play. So Days of Play is when they usually have the E3 conference and that's all the games is going to be real cheap. Days Gone is going to be like $19.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they need something to come strong out the gate. Yeah. Because if Days Gone would have done well, mm-hmm. then I would have said for sure that The Last of Us 2 is going to be a next-gen game. Mm-hmm. But you notice that they wrapped up on that.
Oh, yeah. They wrapped up Last of Us. Yeah, you just like heard
Last of Us is
immediately after Days Gone came out.
It's done. Right. So it's ready to go. Mm-hmm. And I think they're going to release that in November. Okay. And then maybe they'll release the next PlayStation with that as another launch title. Okay. So I don't know how backwards that's going to be, but they're going to do that. What I'm hoping that PlayStation does is integrate multiple hard drives.
Mm-hmm. They're going to need to. That's a lot of memory in that stuff.
Oh,
they're going to need to.
You're going to, because right now I have 2 8-terabyte hard drives and a 4-terabyte hard drive, and it's filled up. Mm-hmm. I have no more room. Mm-hmm. So I have to get another 8-terabyte hard drive. And this is just on the PlayStation 4. Mm-hmm. So do you imagine how many gigs or maybe games will start being like a terabyte a piece? Mm-hmm. Damn nearly.
And you think about the constant updates, because that still adds on to it, bro.
Yeah.
They update. I tell you, back in the day, we didn't have this update. You got the cartridge, that's the game, that's it.
That was it.
That was it. But they always update a game. Because basically, most of these games that's put out, they're not finished.
Nah.
They're not finished to the least. Hello, Anthem. Anthem should have never been released.
No.
Honestly. And like, with that, well, we'll talk about Anthem later on. Everybody already told you how Anthem was some garbage. It was never completed. It wasn't a full game. I am so happy I didn't purchase that game.
Yeah. And it was breaking people's consoles, breaking them.
Yeah, so.
And then we talk about Death Stranding, mm-hmm. that we finally, now there's pre-orderable. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at the trailer, and I still don't know what this game is about.
No. You don't?
No.
But the thing I can say about Kojima, usually he's a good safe bet, because all his games been basically A-listers, and you know, as far as what they do, it's a different direction as far as his thought and stuff like that. So I always would give Kojima, you know, I will always try out his games, you know what I'm saying, to see if I like it or not. Most of the stuff I do like, but
I think we're going. I know definitely we're going to see some gameplay from Death Stranding, mm-hmm. and then we're going to see some more gameplay of Call of Duty.
Actually, well, let's hope it's actually gameplay and actually.
Yeah, because that looks too good to be on any current gen.
Yeah, that looks like PC quality most definitely. Most definitely like they said in-game footage, but they didn't say what console.
No,
they did say in-game footage.
And then with their new upcoming Ghost Recon, I mean, Ghost Recon. They got a Splinter Cell game.
That's supposed to be coming up.
That we're going to see. I don't think we're going to get that this year, but I think that we're just going to see some of it. And I think Splinter Cell is going to be a next gen release.
Probably. That other Splinter Cell, that was awesome.
And we're going to probably see some more arcade one-up machines. And when you came in today, you saw the Mortal Kombat
and my Final Fight. I'm taking home. Yeah. Thank you for it. I appreciate it.
Still in the box. Yeah. Still in the box, man. And I think that this will be a more interesting E3 than previous years because we have a lot more stuff to look forward to coming out. Last year was like a snooze fest.
It was. Honestly, it was. Honestly, it was.
But I think this year, I think Xbox or PlayStation is going to one-up each other.
Yeah.
Because I believe that one of those consoles are going to come out this year. So if Microsoft says, hey, the Xbox is coming out in November, PlayStation going to say, guess what? Ours coming out too. And we got better games. Because to me, and I love my Xbox and I love my PlayStation equally.
Yeah, but
PlayStation got them beat. Because PlayStation has so many good games on it. First party, like exclusive games. What do Xbox have? A car that you can drive and you can see 3D raindrops on it? Or Sea of Thieves?
Sea of Thieves like that, right? The graphics?
The graphics on Sea of Thieves, man, that just makes me want to go out and get a Xbox that don't have a disc drive. And what the heck?
I'm like, who is that for? I don't know, man. This is Xbox.
To me, that's like when the Wii came out with the Wii Mini or something.
Oh, man.
Because it didn't have internet connection.
Right.
Now this one don't have a disc drive. Now all the Blu-ray movies that you got, and you don't got that digital code for it.
And the thing about it is, it's diskless, right? So what kind of massive freaking hard drive you got to add to that junk? Because when they sell it, it's only a 1 terabyte hard drive.
You got room for 2 hard drives in there.
It's going to be 2 games you put on that thing. That's it. You can't play nothing else. I mean, like, who is that for, though, man? Seriously.
I don't know who. That should be another episode. Who is that? We're going to do an episode about that.
Who's that for?
Yeah. Because
some stuff just doesn't make sense.
No,
it doesn't make sense. But hopefully, I hope this E3 is interesting. I'm going to tune in every day, as far as to see what's going on. But I want to be excited for games and stuff coming out, man. And like the past E3s have been lackluster. Honestly, I'm kind of happy that we didn't make this. We've been disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, what is this crap?
Snoozeville.
Yeah, but man, I hope they live up to the hype, and I hope it's a good E3, man. I want it to be a good E3. I hope E3s are successful, man. But there hasn't been a really good E3 except for that one when they came out with the PlayStation 4, talking about the price. When the boy came out there with the price, I mean, like, people really genuinely excited about how they just basically smashed Xbox, man. When they came up with their price, I was like, wow.
And I hope that the next PlayStation has a larger bay to install solid-state hard drives.
Well, it's supposed to be solid state, I think. So, we shall see.
Because when we get up into like the 10 terabyte solid states, which cost a fortune, they're a little bit thicker than the solid states of like 2 terabytes. Because the largest I think that you can put inside a Pro or even a regular PlayStation 4 is up to a 2 terabyte. Because a 3 terabyte, the thickness is a little bit up there.
Right.
So the cage that you put it in, it doesn't have enough room to get. But you can jimmy rig it with that Nyko.
Yeah, as far as the little hump that they have.
Yeah, and you can put a 3.5 hard drive.
Away some yeah. What is that? That's PS4. Not my PlayStation 4.
But we hope E3 this year, man, is good.
Yeah, I want it to be good. So
I want to see a new console. a new PlayStation, a new Xbox price point. I want to see details.
Yeah.
I want to see an actual console.
Yeah.
I want to see actual gameplay. Please don't make this like Milo, like the Connect, and that was just, oh my God, that was just terrible.
Milo.
Like, wasn't that his name?
That's right.
The little girl gave him a little sheet of paper. I mean, the woman gave him a sheet of paper, and he's like, "Oh, this is," like, we was like, "I gotta get this damn Connect." And then come to find out, gotcha, got it. Then we come to find out that was nothing but foolery. I was like, oh my God, they got everybody on that one.
And they're taking up so much space and everything like that. Oh man, yeah. Yep. I hope they don't try to come up with no connector 4.0 or something.
No Microsoft, they might.
Oh boy, they said, "Hey Milo, you're back."
We ain't falling for that one again.
Oh man. Alright, let's close this out. So like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show for today. Don't forget to head over to Facebook, baby, for our logo price. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Gamer Stuff member. And don't forget to hit that bell for notifications when we drop these videos.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our CMS community and our website community where you can get some free stuff.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
Game Show.
See you next time. Keep watching. Let's do it.